With the 90-week Love Your House project, you're going to discover one of two things. You're going to discover that you love your house more than ever and you're in better mental health than ever, or you're going to discover that it's ready for sale because that's what you wanted to do.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
We are honored that for over 35 years, we've been able to come alongside you to build your well-being, your faith, your fun, your fitness, and your finances. Not only sell, buy, and invest in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat. And we mix the constructs of how your home affects your well-being. And in particular, we're doing that this month.
You can't separate them.
You can't, because either I'm going to feel draggy and miserable and sad when I walk into my space, or I'm going to feel uplifted and enthused and even better about my well-being just by being in my home.
You know what? I was just thinking there's really no neutral. There's no neutral. Your house either, like it's an elevator, it either lifts you up or brings you down. And Oprah Winfrey said your home should be there to rise up and meet you and bring you peace.
Right.
And if it doesn't bring you peace, then maybe the 90 week. I was going to say 90 months. That's a long time.
Oh, that's 8 years.
Yeah, 90 weeks is about 20 months. So in a year and a half or so, you can probably transform your home into something that is ready for sale.
If that's the endeavor.
Or it's ready for you to fall in love with it again. And whether you, like, the point is, really, Yetta, it's pretend you're going to put it up for sale.
Right.
What are all the things I would renovate, fix, paint, change? If I wanted to get absolute top dollar for my home, what are the things I would do over the next 20 months?
Yeah, less than
90
2 years,
weeks.
right? Less than 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we started with decluttering and then we moved to cleaning in segment A. And then in segment B, we talked about what are those silent tolerations that are harming you as well as your home, devaluing your home because there's maybe like water leaking in that you didn't think was leaking in.
Yeah.
So those silent things.
Things that you can do in 90 minutes to maybe even 2 90-minute things.
Chunks. And then there's those bigger things. And you're saying, bigger than that? Yeah. Maybe it's a kitchen renovation. Maybe it's a flooring project. Like I know one of the things that is going to happen sooner or later in our home. When we moved in 11 years ago, we refinished all the floors on the main level. We took out fireplaces and we took out walls or part walls and we took out pillars and we had the hardwood floor rebuilt underneath all those areas. And then we had it all stripped and then we had it all sanded. And we didn't do that ourselves. Of course, we hired somebody to do that. And we didn't do the staircase and we didn't do the upstairs.
So it's reddy color oak and the rest is brown oak.
Right. And so that could be something that we say needs to be addressed in the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it would take some planning because every room has to be dismantled now that they have furniture in it. So it becomes a bigger project. So think about if there's things like that that need to get done, it takes some more focused attention than just 90-minute chunks.
Mm-hmm. Now, there is a 90-minute thing, and that is, and maybe it takes a little longer for this one, but 90 minutes should get you pretty far. Go through your house, room by room, and decide what you would do to make it perfect for sale. Like, think of a show house. Maybe you go out for a Sunday or a Saturday afternoon or Friday evening or something, and go to some of the builders and look what a show home looks like.
And maybe you don't want to live in a show home, but it could still be inspiration to figure out what you do want yours to look like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to live in a show home because that don't make my heart happy.
No.
And yet for some, it's still good inspiration. I still get ideas. I still get some new fodder
Yeah,
to
for
move
sure.
me.
And this is things like, for instance, our primary bedroom, right? In the ensuite bathroom, there's really nothing wrong with it. It's functional, it works. Is it ideal for highest resale market? No, it's dated. It's 20 some years old, right? And is it perfect for what we would fall in love with? No, we would have heated floors. We wouldn't have a wall heater in the side of the wall that blows hot air. We'd actually take that electricity and run it into new flooring. We wouldn't have a jacuzzi tub that's built in with pillars. We'd pull that out and have a freestanding. So that's a project that we could complete in a couple of months.
If we wanted to.
If we wanted to.
But it doesn't hit my list of where I want to invest my money, because we got to go back for a minute and think about, how do I want to invest my money?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we're talking about well-being of our bodies. So we're not saying because it could be done, it should be done. It's for you to figure out for yourself what goes on your list. So that item might have gone on Ken's list, but it's not going on my list. So
is it a pain point?
Is it a pain point? Is it something, right?
And you know, one of the easiest things that takes some time is to repaint. And if you're not good at it, we've got a great painter. Because if you're not good at painting, you're just going to end up getting something on the ceiling or not cutting it in right. And you look at that every day.
Until you stop seeing it.
Yeah, until you attempt not to see it anymore, right? But that, you know, so if you want to, like we said, make sure you know what you need a pro to do and what you can do yourself. Know your limits and stay within it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is excellent. Maybe it's a kitchen project. Maybe it's a landscaping project. Maybe you need a great deck builder, landscaper. Recognize if you need pros of any kind, we are not necessarily pros in some of these projects. That's not our skill set. And yet we know amazing people, and we would love to introduce them to you unless you already have somebody you love. Let us know. We will gladly give you who we have worked with and who we trust.
Yeah. And, you know, what we don't want to do is have you get stressed out trying to get your project done, or, you know, putting your life into turmoil, because the renovation can do that.
Right.
So be very thoughtful on what you plan out, how long it takes, because one of the things I've found, and Yetta says triple, but I say double, is whatever time I think it's going to take to do it, whether it's, you know, probably, I don't know what that garden take when you put in the back compared to what you thought it would take.
I didn't estimate. I just decided to go at it and spend basically 90-minute chunks. When I felt like I needed a break, I would try and spend about 90 minutes a day, not every day, but for a season of time.
So if you're scheduling out maybe a bathroom renovation, you think it's going to take 30 days, schedule 60 or 90 days so that you have margin and you won't be beating yourself up and have anxiety and all that if it's not going on schedule, because your schedule really is an arbitrary thing you made up.
It is.
So what we want to do is help you create a home of joy, a place that brings peace, tranquility, reflects yourself, and you get the energy back that you put into your home. Right? It is fantastic. Yeah. So we're glad that you joined us on Life's Inside Track, because we know that when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward